Now I would like to explain control structures in C programming language. So control structures. So what are the different types of control structures and how we are going to be use these control structures? That is the fundamental concept. So we know that a program or code is a set of instructions. How this program is executed is known as program execution sequence. That means how these instructions are executed, in which order. This is known as program execution sequence or simply program control. So the control structures are used to change or modify the program execution sequence. So the control structures used to change the order of program execution in simple words. So in which way actually the program is executed or how many types of the control structures are there? Generally, the program is executed or the control structures are four types. One is the sequential control structure, another one is the selection control structure, the third one is the repetition or iterative control structure, the fourth one is the jump control structure. The program is executed in these four manners or the control structures are four types: sequential, selection, iteration, and jump control structure. What do you mean by the sequential control structure? Let us consider a program consisting of set of instructions. This is first instruction, second instruction, third instruction, fourth instruction, and so on. Suppose all these instructions are executed from top to bottom. So from top to bottom, one after another in a sequence. That means the first instruction executed first, next to the second instruction, next to the third instruction, next to the fourth instruction, and so on till the end of program. Till the end of program, all the instructions are executed one after another, right, from top to bottom. This is known as a sequential control structure. The second one, selection control structure, means suppose let us consider there are several instructions. This is first, this is second, this is third, this is fourth, and this is fifth. Out of these instructions, we can execute only any one of the instruction. Right? There are five instructions. I will try to execute only third instruction. I am going to be skip these instructions. This is known as the selection control structure. The general syntax used to implement selection control structure in C language is we are going to be use if statements, if else, and switch case statement, and also we are use the conditional operator to implement the selection control structure. The third one is the repetition or iterative control structure. These are generally known as loops in C language. That means what it means, there are, let us consider, there are some instructions or tasks. These instructions are executed repeatedly repeatedly until certain action or certain condition has to be satisfied. So these are known as the loops. To implement the loops in C language, we are using while, do while, and for loops. The fourth one is the jump control structure. To this is used to transfer the program control from one location to another location. Suppose, let us consider this is the first program, this is the code, this is the another program. From third instruction, this is the third instruction. From third instruction in program 1, after executing program 1, the control transfer to the second program. After completing the second program, the control program execution control again back to the fourth instruction in first program. This is the transfer of the control from one module to another module or different places within the same program. These are implemented with the help of the functions in C language, and we are also to transfer the control within the program. We are using the go to statement. So the second example is within the program. Let us consider this is first, this is second, this is third, this is fourth, this is fifth instruction. After execution of the second instruction, we transfer the program control to the fifth instruction. The third and fourth instructions are not to be executed. This is the fundamental concepts of the control structures in C language. Suppose we would like to see an example. Now I am going to be take the online C compiler, online C compiler in the my editor. Now please wait. So here I am going to be write one program. Please observe carefully. So hash include stdio.h. First hello world. After that I am writing as printf. This is my first program. Backslash n. We know that the backslash n is used to transfer the program control for the next line. And I am going to be write actually printf, right, uh, example for sequential execution, backslash n, right, semicolon, right, we keep the semicolon. We know that to represent the end of the program. Suppose we can execute this program one line after one another line. First hello world is printed, next my first program is printed, next the sequential execution is printed. Now I run this program. Please observe the output. So first instruction executed first, second instruction executed next, and third instruction executed at the last. So the instructions are executed from top to bottom in an order. So this is the best example for sequential execution or sequential control structure. Next, I am going to be write it as, let us consider for selection control structure. I am going to be declare two variables, a value equal to 10 and b value equal to 15. So I am going to be decide which one is the bigger one, either a or b. I am going to write if a greater than b, right? I am going to write printf a is big backslash n. Now otherwise, that means else, I am going to be write printf b is big. So when we are going to consider only two values, one value is big. So there are two statements. It may be executed this printf a is big or this statement. We know that a value is 10, b value is 15. So the condition value is false. Hence the b value is big. This statement is executed. So first observe the output by running this one. So B value is big. What? Don't concentrate on the output. Let here we observe that there are two statements, this one and this one. Out of these two, one of the statement is executed. The second statement is executed. Suppose I am going to change the A value as 100. Now we can observe that the first statement is executed because 100 greater than 15. The second statement is skipped out. Right now A is big. So out of the two statements, we are selecting the one statement. Now I am going to be explain the repetition control structure. Right now I am going to be consider a value equal to 1. Now I am going to write one loop statement or repetitive statement while a less than or equal to 5, sorry, less than or equal to 5. Now I would like to print the value of a. Now I am going to write it as a compound statement. Printf a value is percentage d backslash n comma a. Now I am going to be increment a value a equal to a plus 1. So within this loop or in compound statement, there are two statements. These two statements are executed repeatedly until value of a is 5. So a value 1 printed, two next 2 printed, 3 printed, 4 printed, 5 printed. Let us observe the output. So a value is 1, first 2, 3, 4, 5. Whenever the a value is 6, 6 less than or equal to 5, this is false. The program control come out of this compound statement, come to the end of the program. This is the example for the repeated or iterative control statements. These two instructions are executed until this condition a less than or equal to 5 is to be satisfied. Now I am going to be explain the important part of this one. Now I am going to be use, okay, jump statements. Now I am going to be represented as using the go to. Now I am going to write printf. This is first statement backslash n. Next I am going to be write simply printf. This is second statement backslash n. Again I am going to be write repeatedly. So please, I am going to be copy and paste this one, don't worry. Control C. Now I am going to paste here. Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V. Second, and I am going to be changed. Please wait. Third statement. F O U R fourth statement. And next I am going to write change it as a fifth statement. And now I am going to write sixth statement. After I am going to be writing the, I say simply write go to L1. The L1 is known as the label. I am going to be present the L1 here, L1 in the fifth statement. After execution of the first statement, the second statement is go to L1. The compiler identifies where L1 is. L1 is in the fifth statement. From fifth statement onwards, again execute fifth and sixth statement. The second, third, fourth statements are skipped. Please observe carefully because I say that simply go to the control to L1. L1 is here. Please observe carefully. Right? Go to L1. Suppose I am going to write, I am going to be miss, that is L1. Right? Some error is there. Right? Sorry. Right. Again, now I try to be run. Go to L1. Sorry. The error is not here. I'm going to be keep semicolon here. Right? Please. Sorry. Right. So this is the first statement and L1 appears at the fifth statement. All the remaining statements in between go to and label L1 are skipped out. Once again, I am execute this one. Right, first statement is executed. Second one is go to L1. L1 appears at the fifth statement. The fifth statement and the sixth statement is executed. This is the jump control sequence. Okay, friends, I hope you can understand this one. Thank you.